All right, so hey, what's going on? So again, Farmer Fredo. So I want to just talk about water. It's one of the essential things that we all know that life needs in order to thrive. I mean, the earth's 75% water, so plants need it equally as well in order to thrive and to grow. And so there are multiple options for watering your crops. What I tell most people, always have, you can at least have like a watering can. And if you have a watering can, that's just a good starting space. Or you could take it up a notch. You know, hook up a water hose to a faucet and put a shower wand on it. That's one way. Or if you want to take it up another level, you can install like just basic drip irrigation. And drip irrigation, what that does is put water directly at the roots of the plant, so you don't waste quite as much of it. And then also you could do what we do here at a lot of our community garden sites, is install like a basic sort of micro sprayer system. This type of system that we're using, we call it a micro sprayer system, because it's like a mini sprayer, a micro sprayer. And it's utilized like how we intended to cover a good area, but just kind of give it like a mimic of a rainfall. Yeah, and then the other thing too, while I have this off, if you notice, we have different heads on them. All right, so like this one here, we call this a 360 head. So it's designed to spread water 360 degrees, all right? This one, we call it a 180. And what do you think why we call it a 180? 180 degrees, half of a circle. Yep, you got it, all right? And so we just utilize like that basic, and so kind of like applying, you know, you guys learn about degrees and 360s and everything like that. So we try to find ways in the garden to mimic or allow for you guys to use it. Everything is connected to your water hose or your faucet, and it's just like a system that puts water only in your container garden box or on inside your garden buckets. And that's just an option. And my new favorite thing to do, which we're really going to showcase you guys, is called an Oya pot. And so it's basically utilizing your clay ceramic pots. It's a technique that was developed through the Native American culture out in the Arizona, Mexico area, where there's a lot of like desert heat. Just putting water in these containers and planting around it and allowing for the waters to sip through the container to help with watering your plants. And we use this a lot, especially during the summertime where we can't really be out at the garden spaces regularly. We just fill them up with water, put a lid over it, and put our tomatoes and our pepper plants by them. And again, it's just an old-fashioned native technique for watering in hot and extreme conditions. So watering is essential, and just by watching this video, hopefully you'll see some examples of some things that you could possibly do to keep your garden growing and producing in the midst of our Georgia heat, and also just give you some innovative things that you can do. And one last thing, if you are like me, and you know how you have a busy schedule, you can also look in investing in automatic timers to go with your water system. So you can set your water to happen at a certain time at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. or whatnot every day with the automatic timer system that again also connects to like your faucet, and you can also utilize it connected to your drip irrigation system. So these are just some basic things that you can do to make sure that your plant has enough water to grow, all right? And so we're using this tool because a lot of times, as you kind of see, they like lay in the ground, dirt sort of gets into it. So you just use this pen to kind of push the dirt and stuff out. And if you kind of look closer, I'll just let you guys kind of see. You kind of see towards it, like the little crease that's in between. You see like the pin that's sticking out, and you kind of see all that dirt. Because all of that dirt was actually in the part that we couldn't see. So this kind of, then it's easy like to tell, as you kind of notice once I turned it on, I didn't see its full volume of water coming out. So that was like a good sign that it's clogged up. And this is just like a pen that we use just to clear out the dirt and debris from like our water system. Again, I'm Farmer Fredo. I'm checking in, checking out, and growing food is what I'm about.